Welcome in, everybody. Before we get into today's update, we have to talk about the breaking development on the XRP chart. XRP's just confirmed a golden cross in the 1 hour time frame. I will show you that, and I'll show you 5 reasons why someone may use a golden cross indicator, or that indication of why it's so important, and a little bit of background of exactly what it is and what it's used for. So we're going to look at the daily XRP chart. We're going to look at the DXY as it's got up very close to the 104 level before reversing just a little bit. We're going to look at Bitcoin as it's up over 3% on the day. We're going to talk about exactly what we've been showing in about the past 24 hours and revalidate what's going on in the actual patterns in crypto. So make sure to hit that like button, as it really does help push me through the analytics, because this is going to be a jam-packed update and you have to pay attention to the breaking developments in the XRP chart where we have confirmed a golden cross in the 1 hour time frame. I'm going to show you 2 very key levels. One is in the very short term that we need to break if we want to continue on to make a bullet or a golden cross in the 2 hour, and ultimately move on past the 4 hour to confirm this pattern reversal completely. So I'm going to show you how we can validate this after the intro. Make sure to hit that like button. Good early to mid-afternoon, 2:51 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Wednesday, February 15th, 2023. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. As you can see, the Dow is still down about 47.5 points. S&P's down 11.93, but importantly, the DXY is at 103.917, which means gold and silver is more than likely under pressure. We're going to get a better buying opportunity, as we've talked about, but that's not what the importance is here right now. The importance here is XRP has verified a golden cross now in the 1 hour time frame. I broke it last night when it did it in the 30-minute. We showed exactly how we were going to push up to first the 396 level to see if we can do this in higher time frames. And now we've come to that point, ladies and gentlemen. We're at the 396 level, and you can see in the 1 hour time frame, I'm not pulling your leg at all. XRP is, in fact, the 20s crossed to 200, which is considered a golden cross. Some will use the term bullish divergence, but the golden cross is the sexier term. Just like in the bearish divergence, some will say that, but the death cross is more appealing. So as you can imagine, the golden cross is a good thing. It indicates positivity in the pattern, and it looks like a bullish move. And this is not done yet. It doesn't look like to me. Unless we were to reverse down very quickly, I anticipate us to at least come up to the 396, and then if we can get on top of that, then our next level up would be around that 40. It depends where we hit it. Right now, if we were to hit it on February 15th, it'd be around 408. But as we come down, let's say we hit it on February 18th, this Saturday, it'd be around the 4065 level. So it just depends where you would hit that downtrending support resistance line, but that's the falling channel. So that's why we need to see if we're actually in a falling channel still. And we can't figure that out until we were to hit up here again. If we just kept hitting here and hit this a third time, this would make it more like I'm saying it could form into a descending triangle, because in the wider scale, it isn't a descending triangle if you go into the longer patterns and not in the short time frame. So from a more macro view. But in the micro, it looks like it's in a falling channel. But it would have to break out of here to confirm that, and get rejected at around the 408 if it's at this level. Otherwise, if it gets rejected here, you can see downtrending resistance, downtrending support. It looks like it would be forming into some kind of descending triangle. Some say broadening wedge, like a descending wedge, or whatever you want to call it, because I'm not looking at it that way. I'm looking at it more of it's turning itself in the short term, what it's representing in the longer term. But I'm not ruling out this falling channel, because that's what it looks like if it wants to come up there and validate at 407. And that could be this golden cross validating in the hour. Because if we work through it in the 4 hour, you can see we're not even close to finishing the golden cross in the 4 hour. We haven't even started a bullish cross yet in the short time frame, 20 cross in the 50. We haven't even done a bullish cross yet. The problem is in the 4 hour, if we're trying to top out here, this could be a quick wick up to tap up here at the 396. And quickly reverse back down under 39 cents. So you really want to see 39 cents hold if you want to see this kind of a formation continue to build. But right now, you don't get ahead of yourselves. We started at the 30, then the 45. Now we've had a golden cross in the hour. What that most likely means is we're going to have to, at some point, maybe, this is not always the case because we could get on top of it and come up here. But typically when we have the bullish cross, that's when it starts to get a little bearish because we would have to come down here and retest the 384, 385 level now. And that's where a lot of people that go long here on a futures trade would end up getting tapped. Their stop losses would get hit or they'd get liquidated out because they're like, what the fuck? A golden cross in the hour and all of a sudden it reverses. Well, it's a lagging indicator. So this move's already happened, which gave this the steam to come up through the hour. So what I mean by lagging now in the 4 hour, this could have already had a cross here and we don't know. We have to wait for another 4 minutes and 13 seconds for this to, and now it'll look completely different in 4 minutes because it has to take the whole 4 hour candle for that indicator to work. And this, it only needed the hour, so it was able to move up quicker. But in 4 minutes, it's going to move again. And then we'll be able to see the true test of where this should end up playing down to. So it'll probably be around the 386 level. But that's what I mean. We've had a golden cross. So just at least pay attention to that. That's the breaking news on the XRP chart. There's no other real news with XRP. I want to show you what I had that I put together for the golden cross, and then 5 different reasons why someone may consider using a golden cross as kind of like tipping them off of what to do, but also why being a lagging indicator, it can cause a little bit of problems as well if you don't play it in the broader pattern. So to start, it's very simple with the golden cross. The first reason is the bullish signal. A golden cross is often seen as a bullish signal in technical analysis, indicating that the price of an asset may be on an upward trend. Simple. Easy reason why somebody would be like, oh, I'm going to put in a bet now. Moving averages. So this is what a golden cross is. I had to put this in here so that you can understand. A golden cross occurs when the shorter term moving average, usually the 50 period moving average, crosses above the longer term moving average, usually the 200 period moving average, which would signify a trend reversal, which would be another reason why the moving average might make somebody use the golden cross to make a trade. Technical analysis tool. The golden cross is a technical analysis tool, which I'm using right now to show you, by traders and analysts to identify trends and potential trading opportunities. But I'm also showing you the downfalls to it as well. I'm not just saying this is the end-all be-all. Confirmation of trend reversal. A golden cross can confirm a trend reversal when it occurs after a downtrend, indicating that the price may be shifting to an uptrend. So we've talked about this. But we also have our verification over certain levels to verify the golden cross for the next run up into the next higher time frame because it's a lagging indicator. Lagging indicator. The golden cross is a lagging indicator, meaning that it is based on past price data rather than predicting future price movements. As such, it should be used in conjunction with other technical analysis tools and fundamental analysis to make investment decisions. So, that should give you a better idea of what I'm talking about. But there's one thing that I would like to do to kill some time here as we wait for this to go through this next cycle. I want to talk about the Ripple ODL real quick. And the reason why we're going to touch on the Ripple ODL is because I was asked this question by Zim about 4 hours ago. Tom, can you explain what Ripple ODL is and will it help in price increase of XRP? Much love. So Zim, we're going to do this right. First, we need to know what Ripple ODL is, the on-demand liquidity. So Ripple on-demand liquidity is a payment solution developed by Ripple, a technology company that focuses on blockchain-based payments and digital asset exchange. Ripple ODL is designed to facilitate cross-border payments in real time by using digital assets, specifically XRP as a bridge currency to facilitate the transfer of value between 2 different currencies. With Ripple ODL, a financial institution or payment provider can convert one currency to XRP, then send the XRP in the receiving institutions, or XRP to the receiving institutions, which can then convert the XRP to local currency. This process can be completed in a matter of seconds and with much lower transaction fees compared to traditional payment methods. However, it is important to note that Ripple ODL has faced regulatory challenges in certain jurisdictions, particularly regarding the use of XRP as a bridge currency. Despite these challenges, Ripple continues to work with financial institutions and payment providers to improve the adoption and implementation of its technology. So a little of the, be wary of, but, things we all know about. But now, this would be to answer your question, why would the price go up with Ripple ODL? actually with the XRP price, well, this is why. So the relationship between Ripple on-demand liquidity and the price of XRP, the digital asset used as a bridge currency in the ODL solution, is a subject of ongoing debate and analysis. Some argue that as the adoption of Ripple ODL grows, the demand for XRP will increase, which could potentially lead to a rise in its price. That's the main reason. With the adoption, the fact that it's a bridge currency, and they see the value of the asset is going to have to go up significantly to make this task feasible. So the rationale behind this argument is that Ripple ODL enables fast and cost-effective cross-border payments, which could attract more financial institutions and payment providers to adopt the technology. As more companies use Ripple ODL to move funds across borders, the demand for XRP, which is used to facilitate the transfer of value, could increase, leading to a potential increase in its price. So that's the main reasons why I believe most think that XRP would go up in price, and why it most likely will. And I personally believe, because I am going to be and am a long-term investor in XRP, I believe that this is what's going to happen, and that's why I love XRP. So to answer your questions, Zim, these are the reasons why. So I'm going to end the update there. Make sure you hit the like button. Consider joining Tom's Army. It's in the video description below and in the pinned comments. If you want to join MEXC and or BITGET so that you don't have to pay spot fees for buying and selling, and that's also in the video description and the pinned message. I encourage you to use MEXC as well in the USA if you're not already on BITGET, because you have to use a VPN, and I don't use a VPN, but I'm already a member on BITGET, so I don't have to. But if you want to use MEXC, obviously you don't need a VPN. And then UPHOLD's obviously there as well. But just remember, 396, we had this golden cross in the 1 hour time frame. If we break the 396, we can build up. If we hold this, we'll build up and try to do it in the 2 hour time frame. And ultimately, it could push us all the way up to the 408 level if we do it today. If we wait until this weekend, it'll be closer to the 406. But we'll take this step by step as the golden cross continues to grow. Or at the first level, we get rejected. I'll be here every step of the way. Hashtag be better, do better.